Dear students, in this video we are going to discuss about the milling machines. So module 5 of elements of mechanical engineering, we have discussed about the lathe and lathe operations and how the operations can be performed in by using taper turning methods and swiveling compound press method and all. And in this milling machines, what are the operations are there, how the milling machine is constructed, like this we are going to discuss in this video. So first of milling machine as a machine tool which is used for the making of the components, for making the components by removing the materials. So here the milling machine, the construction, first we will see the construction and how it is going to be function we will see. So here it consists of the base, a column, an arbor, a knee, saddle, table and overarm. So the vertical column, it consists of the entire driving system, houses the main drive system, the transmission system on the spindle. For the construction of all the thing, we need the base. First of all, base is the main thing which is made up of a cast iron, hollow cast iron, and which is the foundation of the every machines, which is useful for absorbing all the vibrations. So it is made up of a cast iron which will be used for the absorbing the vibrations of all the machine parts. And the column, which is a vertical column which carries the main drive, the transmission system on the spindle. In the spindle, the cutter is going to be located, where that cutter is going for removal of the materials. And the workpiece, we want to remove the materials or going to be held in the work table. The work table will be there in the part called knee. Okay, the knee is mounted on a vertical gate of the column and it can be moved up and down with the help of an elevating screw. So the elevating screw, if you rotate the elevating screw, that screw can move up and down the knees. You can see in this picture, that is the knee, which can be guided by the vertical guidelines, and it can be operated with the help of the elevating screws. Over to that, the cross slide, the work table, saddle, and then the workpiece will be held. So knee is very very important here, which is going to be useful for holding the entire work table. So the work table and the workpiece, everything will be there by using the knee only. Knee can be operated up and down. It is a saddle which is mounted over the knee. Okay, knee is the basic thing which can be operated by using the elevated screw, and the saddle is mounted over the knee, which carries all the work table. The work table is on the top of the table, top of the saddle, which is having a dovetail fit and which is perpendicular to the axis of the saddle movement. An arbor is the one which have, you can see in this picture, that the milling cutter is located in the arbor. Okay, and the milling cutter is located in the arbor. Arbor is the shaft with there in the spindle. So when the arbor is rotating, actually the cutter which is located in the arbor is going to be rotated. So arbor is the one, it's a horizontal arbor or vertical arbor which is there, located in the spindle. Okay, so a shaft which carries the cutter we call it as the arbor, and one end of the arbor is supported by another device, another portion which called as a yoke, yoke. So the overarm, mounted on the top of the column, supports a free end of the arbor throughout the yoke. So here we can see the horizontal milling machine. What is a horizontal milling machine? And horizontal milling machine is the where the spindle is rotating in a horizontal axis. Spindle, which is having the cutter, it rotates in the horizontal axis, so we call it as a horizontal milling machine. How it is functioning, in the sense, the workpiece is, first we say no, that knee is very important thing. Over to the knee, the saddle is there and the work table is there. The work table carries the workpiece. So workpiece is held with the help of a machine vise, and what is the shape which is to be removed can be removed by using the cutter. So the cutter, which is used for the removal of the material, is now we are using to keep the cutter in the arbor, and the arbor is driven by the spindle. That's what the how horizontal machine will be rotating. The cutter is rotating in the horizontal manner. Like this, the vertical milling machine is the one which is having the cutter or the spindle rotates vertically in its axis. So here the axis is vertical. It consists of just like the horizontal milling machine. Here also we consist of a base, a column, and overhead, spindle head, a milling cutter, and the workpiece and the vice table. So the overhead, there the spindle motor will be located where the power is going being supplied to the electrical power. When the motor is rotated with the help of electrical power, it is going to be rotated. This milling cutter is will be rotated in the vertical axis. The milling cutter is rotating, and the workpiece which is held in the table, which can be moved, and the machine, it will be used for the removal of the material. So here the base and the column, as we said, the base is the very important portion where it can withstand all the portions of the milling machine, and it is helpful for taking all the vibrations. So it's made based on the cast iron material. It will be there, and it houses the motor, the transmission system, everything. This is the base and the column are very important for housing all the components in this base components on the spindle and motors, everything. As well as a spindle head is mounted on the front of the column of the top, and it has a vertical spindle run by the motor which is rotated. The cutter is rotating, fitted at the end. So rotating cutter, here it is mounted in the spindle, vertical spindle, so it is going to be rotated. And when the workpiece which is fed over the table, it can be moved up and down according to the requirements, and the cutting tool is going to remove the material. That's what the working of the vertical column milling machine will be there. So next, what we are going to see about these operations in the milling machines. Earlier we have seen the lathe operation. Just like by using the milling machines, what are the operations that can be performed by using the milling machines, we are going to see in the next videos.